Mega Man 11. This game is amazing. The wait from Mega Man 10 to Mega Man 11 was like 8 years. And then we finally got it. Is it as good as I remember? Let's get into it. The story is that Dr. Wily made a double gear system gadget back in the day in his youth. And he was developing it with Dr. Light, I believe. And it just fell through. It never came into existence. So Dr. Wily wakes up from a dream and he remembers it, and he actually wants to make it this time, and so he does, and then he ends up kidnapping Dr. Light's robot masters in this game and using it on them.
My robots!
Over here, Light!
With a double gear system, you as Mega Man, you can slow down time, you can go full power, and if you're in super low health predicament during a boss fight, you can initiate both at the same time as like an all-out last attack move. So basically, when you slow down time, you have a limit, and if you let it run all the way out without deactivating it, then it'll overheat. You have to wait until the meter refills, cools off. Same thing with the full power. So these levels, they're built around this. The whole game is built around the double gear system. You don't have to use it, but you can tell the levels are built around it. There's many stages where you have to slow down time to time your jumps properly, or you will die, because it's just such like a tight jump. So you're going to be using the slow down feature a lot. And then the full power feature, if you want to take out an enemy super quickly or do extra damage, you can, but you just got to make sure you don't let it overheat, otherwise you'll have to cool off for a bit. The controls on this game are great. Mega Man feels just as good as he always has, even comparatively to the 8-bit games. You have the Mega Buster charge shot. You can just shoot normal pellets. You can also do the slide from Mega Man 3. You have the Rush Jet, Rush Coil as well from Mega Man 3. All of his abilities are here. And then you got the new Robot Master abilities. And I feel all these new Robot Master weapons are great. And here's the catch. If you activate the full power mode with the double gear system, you can actually make the Robot Master attacks do even more damage. So like, take Blast Man for example. If you activate the double gear system, you can make the bombs even bigger than they usually are. I don't remember if this wastes more ammo if you use it while at full power, but it'll do massive damage, so it's worth just checking out and trying. The level design on here is very, very fun. Nothing that is like repetitive, nothing that's annoying to deal with. This game is a fair, good challenge. You know, you're gonna die. You're gonna get game over. Especially if you just use the Mega Buster and you don't know like the boss weaknesses, or you're not like too familiar with the double gear system, but you'll get better and you'll get used to it and you'll learn. The game has a good difficulty of challenge, you know. It's not easy like Mega Man 2, you know, but it's good challenge. Something like Mega Man 3 kind of in terms of difficulty, but super fun. The level design is great, and they really want you to use the double gear system. Like, I forget what stage it was. Maybe it was Acid Man. There's like, you have to go underwater and time some jumps over some spike bomb blocks, you know. So you gotta use that, you know, and it's just lots of fun. The bosses on this game, they start off as a normal Robot Master. Once you knock their health down to a certain amount, they transform, so they have like a second phase. And in that second phase, they're going to use their own double gear system. So they'll speed up, they'll do some crazy attacks, they'll do a massive attack. But once it's over, their double gear system's done with. They have to recharge it. So that's like your time to attack and finish them off if you can. But yeah, when I was playing the game, I kind of always just forgot sometimes. Like, oh, I forgot I had that. Because, you know, I've played so many Mega Man games. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this is new. So sometimes I just forgot to use the slowdown feature. But it's so much fun, dude. And the bosses on here, some are easy. Like the... I forget what his name was, but he's like the ice robot master. Tundra Man, I believe. He's like a joke. The level itself is good challenge, but him himself, he's pretty easy. But take something like Acid Man. You know, he's like jumping out of the water. That's when you want to use a slowdown feature. But yeah, great boss fights. There's lots of tutorials in this game. They show you how to use the boss weapon after you get it. And I like that. You can like test it out without feeling like you're wasting the ammo for it. That's pretty nice. And you can like I said previously, use the double gear system to try it out. And it will have different effects, like Blast Man's bomb will be bigger. The Robot Master weapon in general will be a lot more lethal. The music in this game is amazing. I love it. It's so good. I remember hearing when this game first came out, people were like, oh, the music sounds like, no. The music is great, dude. I love it. It's just so catchy. My favorite track in the game is probably Torchman's level theme. I also like the Wily stage music. Fuse Man, his stage is really, really good music. The whole soundtrack is great. I love it. It's so good. They did an amazing job. This game also has voice acting, which we really haven't seen in the mainline Mega Man games since like Mega Man 8. And on there is like really like cringe and bad and funny as well. On here, Mega Man 11, the voice acting is perfect. It's great. It's so good. And Mega Man's voice is just so epic. His grunts, his just lines of dialogue, he sounds great. Perfect choice for a voice actor. I believe his voice actor is Ben Diskin, something like that. Great voice actor. He also did some voices on Kids Next Door, like that cartoon. I watched that as a kid. I didn't even know that. But yeah, he's a great voice actor. All the other Robot Masters, they have voices. They all sound good. Rush sounds good. They all sound great. And Dr. Wily has a cool voice too. Overall, the voice acting is perfect. I like it a lot. If there's one thing I could complain about this game, it's that the Wily stages, the music is just the same on all of them, whereas in some past Mega Man games, like the Wily music might be different on a couple stages, like Mega Man 3 for example. But that's really nothing to complain about. The Wily music on here is great anyway, so I like rehearing it. Besides that, which is a minor nitpick, that's not even a problem. Besides that, the final boss, it does move fast, but you can always use the slowdown feature. The final boss is kind of like a little too easy, but I mean, in some previous Mega Man games, the final bosses have been easy. Like Mega Man 3, I believe the final boss is weak to the top spin. You just do it a couple of times, he's dead. But honestly, the final boss is still a good challenge. But those are just minor nitpicks. It's really nothing to complain about this game. It's so much fun. It is on the short side. You can beat it in like 6 hours if you're just taking your time and playing through it normal. But it's a Mega Man game, you know, it's not supposed to be 12 million hours, but yeah, good length. And lots of replay value as well. Once you beat the final boss, Dr. Wily escapes again, leaving us to expect a sequel, Mega Man 12, which I'm surprised they haven't even made yet, you know? I thought this game sold really, really well, but who knows, maybe we'll get one soon, because Mega Man 11 is amazing, dude. Once you beat the game and the credits roll, you can actually go back to your save file and just refight levels, refight Robot Masters with all your weapons you already still have, which is pretty cool. You can also go to the extras and do speedrun challenges. You can check out online leaderboards to see how fast people have beaten levels. There's a gallery of all the characters that you've faced, like all the enemies. with bios too. Like, there's just a lot of content here, man. A lot, and it's so cool. In the shop, you can buy E-tanks, which fill up your health. You can buy items to help you throughout levels. You can buy Beat the bird. He can save you from falling into a pit. And Eddie, you can summon him to give you a random item. Typical stuff you've seen in previous Mega Man games, but this game has hidden parts. And so the requirements are hidden, obviously. So it's like, shoot the Mega Buster 500 times, and a hidden part will unlock for you to use. So you can buy that in the shop, and it'll, like, make your Mega Buster do extra damage. Something like that.
Okay, Mega, what'll it be?
I've beaten Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I beat 5. I did not play through 6. I played a little of 7, a little bit of 8. I beat 9 and 10, and now I beat 11 for the third playthrough. And honestly, in the mainline series, not including the X games, but honestly, this might be like my favorite Mega Man game. I don't know. Like, it's just so good. I mean, Mega Man 2 is just so classic and everything. But, you know, you can kind of just beast through that game with the metal blade, because, like, everything is weak to it. But this is such a good game. And, like, the innovative gameplay with the double gear system, it's just so amazing. I love it. But yeah, if they do make a Mega Man 12, I wonder if they'll bring the double gear system back, because that's a good gameplay mechanic. I like it a lot. And, or maybe they'll make something new, you know, who knows. But yeah, this game's amazing. Perfect voice acting, great, amazing soundtrack, perfect difficulty, perfect level design, super fun, super replayable, you know, and just amazing. Definitely go check it out, go play it. So much fun. I'll see you next time.